Hi YouTube, my name is Victoria and this is my very first vlog. I started watching YouTube videos back when I was pregnant with my son in 2009, and ever since then I've continued to follow along with some of those moms, and of course I found new ones along the way. And I just think the YouTube community is an awesome spot, and I've always wanted to be involved by making videos. I guess I just never really knew where to start. So I've been thinking for a little while. My husband and I were talking about trying to get pregnant with our third baby, and I thought, okay, well, I started by watching pregnancy vlogs, so maybe I will start making videos when I get pregnant. So yesterday I got a positive pregnancy test. I'm only about 4 weeks and maybe a couple days pregnant. But I'm really excited to start making vlogs. So I did make a video of my pregnancy test, which I posted, and I thought I would just start by doing about a 4-week pregnancy vlog. So a little bit about me. I live in Atlantic, Canada. I've been married for almost 6 years. We have 2 children. Our son Noah is 4 and our daughter Alexandria will be 2 in August. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a background in marketing and event planning. I actually owned an event planning company for 5 years before deciding to stay at home full time. I still do a little bit of event planning in the wedding industry, just maybe 2-3 times a month for another company, just to keep my foot in the door and keep busy. But mostly I'm a stay-at-home mom. So we decided to start trying for baby number 3 about a month ago, and lo and behold, I got pregnant the first cycle, which is super exciting. Something interesting about me that I thought might give me a little bit of an interesting spin on being pregnant is that I have a condition called Uterus Didelphys. Now this means that I have 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes, and a septum dividing the vagina. I'm planning to do a separate video on this because I want to get into detail a little bit more, and I want this to be just your basic pregnancy vlog. So I will record that after this and I'll link it below, and I'll just touch a little bit on that right now. So like I said, I have 2 of everything. I carried my son in my left uterus and he was delivered naturally at 38 weeks. I had a textbook pregnancy, labor, delivery. Everything was pretty near perfect. My daughter, I carried in my right uterus. She was breech. I went into labor with her at 33 weeks and she was delivered by C-section at 34 weeks. So pretty different pregnancies and deliveries between the 2. So I'm hoping that this baby is in the left uterus because that one seemed to behave better. So we'll see. So like I said, my husband and I decided to start trying about a month ago, and I was planning to test on about cycle day 28 because I figured, I didn't really know exactly how long my cycle would be, but I figured that would be about when my period would be due. And on cycle day 26 I had a little bit of like red pink spotting, and then it turned quickly to brown the next day, so I thought maybe it was implantation bleeding. I'd never had that with either of my other pregnancies, but I thought maybe that's what it was. So yesterday, cycle day 29, I took the test and it was positive, and we're super excited and super shocked and blessed that it happened so quickly. I told my husband when he got home from work last night, and we've told our parents and our sisters so far, and we'll tell friends a little bit later on. Symptoms so far, nothing really. A little bit of breast soreness. I was thinking that maybe that was a symptom before I tested, but I also was wearing a different bra this week, so I thought maybe that was it. Not really any more fatigue than usual, nothing food related. I mean, it's still really, really early. The biggest thing that I've had that is new for me and I've never really had before is I've been getting lightheaded really quickly. So not even from standing up quickly, but sometimes I'll just be sitting down and I'll stand up and things will go sort of fuzzy and black, and I'll have to just brace myself until it clears, and then I'm fine. So I'm not really sure if that's a pregnancy symptom, but it seems to have started right when I would have gotten pregnant. So I'm just trying to be conscious of that and not stand up too quickly, because obviously I don't want to faint when I'm home alone with the kids. So hopefully that passes. That's about it for symptoms. Nothing else yet for sure. Just a little bit about how things work where I live. In my province, we don't have midwives, so I will be seeing an OB. I see an OB through most of my pregnancy. Usually here, if you're not a high-risk pregnancy, you see your family doctor for the first at least half, and then at some point further along you get referred to your OB. But I will start out with my family doctor. I have an appointment next Friday, and he will send me on to the OB's office, and I will see them from then on. I'm hoping to get in for an early ultrasound. I did with both of my other pregnancies, so I'm hoping I can do that just for peace of mind and make sure everything looks good and find out which side baby's on. And I think that would really, calm my nerves. So I'm hoping for that. And I'll go for blood work after my doctor's appointment, I assume. As far as ultrasounds go, I go for a lot more than normal. With a normal pregnancy here, you would go for your anatomy scan, and that's really about it. Sometimes further along, maybe a stress test or maybe an early ultrasound for dating, but generally just your anatomy scan. But I am seen from about the 20-week mark onward once a month, and they check the length of the cervix. I go to a maternal fetal medicine specialist for my ultrasounds, and they always check the cervix to make sure it's not shortening or I'm not dilating at all, because that's a risk that comes with having the uterus condition that I have. So that will start happening halfway through the pregnancy. And the way the OBs are here, there's like a cooperative of OBs. So you're referred to one in particular, but you don't know who you'll see on the day of your delivery. So our province is a little bit behind when it comes to that. There is a big push to get midwifery licensed in the province, but right now it's not. So if you were to find a midwife from out of province to do your delivery, it would have to be a home delivery, and it wouldn't be covered by Medicare or insurance or anything. So I don't know anyone who's had a midwife birth in New Brunswick. So, mosquito. So I will be delivering at a hospital with an OB, which is probably what I would do anyway, given my higher risk. I don't even know if I would be a candidate for a midwife. I am hoping for a VBAC. I had a vaginal birth first and then a C-section because baby was breech, but my labor started on my own. I progressed. I'm convinced if baby had been head down, she would have been born naturally, no problem. So hopefully this time baby cooperates and gets slipped around and everything, and I can deliver naturally. So I think that's about all I have. I will go ahead now and record the video about the condition, the Uterus Didelphys that I have. That will probably get pretty long, so I might do it in a few different parts, but I will record that now, and once I get it uploaded, I'll link it below. So if you guys have any questions, comments, tips, this is my first real sit down, talk to the camera vlog. I've watched a lot of them, so I think I've learned a lot about what people normally do. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them below and I'll try to respond. And I will check back in next week. I will probably check in after my doctor's appointment, which is on Friday. I'll probably record most of my vlogs on Thursdays or Sundays because my husband plays hockey on those nights. So that's when I will probably do most of my videos. So I will check back in next week, and again, check out the video about my Uterus Didelphys condition, which I will link below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.